Hello everyone, welcome back to what is now Park Shoulder. Used to be Raven Wing Gaming. There is a reason for the name change, and I've also noticed in my last video, where's my mouse? There it is. I've also noticed in my last video, audio is still a little loud, so let's crank that bitch down to about 45. Okay, that should be sufficient with the current settings of my microphone. Now, with that being said, there's a reason why I changed my channel name to Pork Shoulder. It was something my dad called me as a joke, because I thought I was actually starting to get some shoulders. I said, hey Dad, feel my shoulders. And he did. He's like, oh yeah, got some pretty good pork shoulders there. You know, because I'm fat, messing with me. My whole family is fat, to be honest with you. Like, we're all overweight in our own ways, like to certain degrees. So it's kind of like an ongoing joke that we all mess with each other. So here's the thing. Now, here's the thing. It's like I said, something we do as a family. But here's the thing in terms of the game where we left off last. Already got all the parts of this doll. This chick got her face deformed, and then the doll for this one, the guy had all of his hair put onto his mouth. And my new running theory is I don't think these people, like the fish face lady, the guy with the hair hanging down, and soon to be the chick with the really creepy ass smile that looks like this straight out of the damn Truth or Dare movie. I don't think these are actually hallucinations on our character's part. What I think it is these are people that have actually undergone these horrific things. Why did that doctor perform such cruel procedures? What was the purpose? Yes. And this is where we last left off. Because like the chick with the fish eyes and fish face, I'm just calling her fish face because she looks like a fish. Like the one with the fish face, and then the hair in his mouth and everything else like that, along with the one with the creepy ass smile. I think all of them, personally, like, we got the one, I got the two, and then soon to be three. I don't know what the third one even remotely looks like, but I think the guy has screwed with these people, and I don't think they're actually hallucinations on our part. I just think like they're actually like what we see is actually what they look like, just because of the horrible disfigurements and everything else like that. What the fuck was that? Anywho, I still got the sports edition fridge. I'm not sure if that's just from the leftover blood effect in the fridge twice or not. Oh, fun fact about this game. Oh, what the fuck? I thought that was off. That ain't supposed to happen. Okay then. I didn't even know there was anything back there. Okay, so with that happening, that. Okay, now I'm curious as to what out the door looks like. Just gonna stare at me. That's not disturbing at all. Just someone doing a 10-hour recording of that. Yeah, that's fucking creepy. Anyway. Yeah. That was weird. I can't say I've encountered that one before. But, yeah. Oh, there's the other part of the doll. Why does it look like... damn soccer ball. Anyway, I'll get to that in a second. Okay. I'll get to you in a second. Hold on. I didn't even know this was a... Okay, so I think that's kind of cluing me in as to what we're going to encounter here. I just want to be happy. Why is my life like this? Each doll seems to hold its own painful story. Yep, and that's part of the third one. So I'm guessing we're now going to hear her story. Even the factor with the face and the toilet and all that. Now, it said something about hidden hallucinations. I have yet to encounter those. See, like this chick here. Back the fuck up. But, like, even though she's weird looking and everything else like that, let me see if the face and the trash can slap. But, like, even with that being the case, I still feel like... Nope, face is still there. Okay. What the fuck was I talking about? Okay. Even with that being the case, though, I feel like the reason why these people are so disfigured is because that's actually how they look. I don't think that's actually an hallucination on our character's part. And what I'm betting is that these pills actually don't do anything. I'm thinking they're placebo. I like sugar pills or something like that. That's what I'm thinking these probably are. That's my new running theory. I'm just kind of thinking about this earlier when I was kind of out and about, and I was kind of like, I wonder if these are placebo. Like, these don't actually do anything. I kept thinking about that teacher, Miss Gomu, whom I met through Bori. Even amid rumors of her husband's business failure and her son's college rejection, she was someone who always gave children a warm smile. Why did she fall into that cult? Cult? Like the dolls in this room, could she too be trapped by something that's already lost? Or something she's already lost? It's a good question. You know, I do like how the objects in the fridge like never shift, they never move around, they never show any sign of use. Nothing like that. Clock's working fine. Hey, horror is above my comprehension. No. Well, I mean, everything appears normal, but I've had things appear normal before, and something's been wrong or off very subtly. So I'm going to double check. Just make damn sure I'm not missing nothing. Make sure nothing's out of place. Noticing anything wrong or weird. Like I said, just double checking. I would rather check twice, because I don't like resetting my progress. Okay, nothing in there. Okay. I'm going to guess she probably got burned, because she could still control her facial features a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna vote. What the fuck? Okay, that one's new. I like the wallpaper on that. That one's a little less horrifying than expected. Did anyone see her head like just go and then right back again for like a half a second? It's like she's looking this way and it was like real quick and then just like immediately back forward again. It's weird. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I would get really annoyed. Like every time I woke up, someone's knocking on my door. I'd be like, "All right, can you guys please just let me sleep? I want to sleep." Speaking of which, I wonder where this guy actually sleeps at. Like, does he sleep on the couch here? Because that would be my guess. My thing is, why no blanket? Like, use this as a blanket if nothing else. Something. Better than nothing, I guess. Alright, anything? So far, no. And that's so far. You again? Okay. Oh. Double check one more time. Nothing appears to be off. Nothing weird is going on or anything. I haven't noticed anything weird. Okay, I'm voting. What the fuck was that? Okay, I didn't see anything. I just got ambushed. Okay, that's not supposed to happen, so that's already... Can I help you? Why are you crying green? Am I not supposed to look away from the painting or something? Well, if I'm not supposed to, I'm kind of for not now. $10, that's gonna be a jump scare. Just $10. Even though I know that for a fact there's a, like, damn hallucination, I still like to kind of look around to see if there's anything else different. You know what I'm saying? Alright. And that's still remaining, so take medicine. I truly don't know what the hell went on with that damn spirit ambush thing. Like, that was just, like, completely unexpected and random. Fridge is doing a thing again. Oh, now it's the freezer this time. Okay, I genuinely was looking up here, not here, so. But that's a hallucination that disappeared, so. Clock is normal. You know, everything else seems to be okay so far. Oh, hey, there's that. I hope she would have the strength to overcome her misfortunes. I found her contact information among Bori's belongings and got her to come here under the pretense that Bori was sick. Ah, it's the same bastard. Miss Gomu, Bori, Taku, were they all ultimately victims of that doctor? It's looking like it, bud. It's looking like it. You know, it's weird. You can see if the door is open or closed, but why can't I see my reflection? I guess I'm a vampire. Nothing in there. Okay. I'm voting stable because I'm not seeing anything out of order. Hold the hell up, boy. I'm voting stable. And I'm correct. Gotta wonder how the hell he eats. What the fuck is going on here? Just a dream. Not just Bori, but Miss Gomu too. My growing anxiety tells me they might have fallen victim to that person. You think? Think maybe just a little bit? is going on with that? Why is... Why did it look like it was raining? Am I losing my shit, or does it look like there's like tiny rain droplets tapping in this exact location, but it's like too far away? Am I losing my shit? It's probably gonna be too hard to see once it gets uploaded on YouTube, but it's just little specks that I saw. That's not normal. Why am I hearing a pig? I know my channel's pretty short. Come on. Okay, so that's not supposed to be there. Ooh, a note. Surgical record, patient name, Eskimo, purpose of procedure. To inscribe the sacred sigil, to carve the talisman and invite fortune. Remarks, multiple hallucinations observed during the procedure. What the fuck? Her hidden truth. Huh. Okay, so she wasn't a burn victim, but she was still disfigured. Hi. Okay, so because the pig thing's not going away, we'll do this. And I'm not talking about the woman at the door, I'm talking about the thing in the What the fuck is going on now? Oh god! The last one contained LSD! Oh god! Don't do drugs, kids. Not gonna lie, this is borderline what it feels like to have a migraine, minus the color changing effects. Your vision pretty much goes like that. It's like all kinds of funky. That was freaky. But yeah, we got all 3 dolls, only with this one missing, and I don't know what's going on with that one, but it looks like we got them all. But yeah, it's definitely weird, that's for sure. No more news updates. My particular question is with this, and something I'm wondering is, like, why is it this dude is being allowed to live and so far hasn't had anything horrendous done to him just yet? Like, what's with that? Like, you would think, like, if a guy has, like, done some pretty... Okay. Flashing warning for that. Hi. JPEG. Woo! Taking that. Alright. I don't know. Like I said, you'd think you'd not let someone live this long. Blood water! Metal as fuck. Woo! Oh, that's metal. That's metal. Faces that are changing in size. Woo! And direction. Yay. So that's another guaranteed hallucination. Well, now you know, it looks like if you put either blood in the water or red food dye, which I would not advise either one. Because either way, it's toxic. For For the fish, I mean. Technically, Red 40 and all that's toxic for you too, but you know they don't want to talk about that bit. Okay, bedtime. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Speaking of which, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. All right. Like I said, my on-running theory is that those are placebo and they don't actually do anything. They just make us think they're doing something. That is not supposed to be there. Why is an angle grinder sitting there? Okay. No more angle grinder then. Well, at least it disappears. So that doesn't count. I saw a blue light here. It was like for a fraction of a second when I saw it. I hope the game's not too quiet and I'm not too loud now. Okay. Stop looking in the damn doorway, please. You freaky bitch. I still don't know how the hell her face swelled up that much to where she can't even close her lips. And her eyeballs are like that. I mean, the one hallucination did disappear, so... I'd say it's stable. There ain't nothing else I see that's wrong. No subtleties or anything, so I'd say stable. And I'm correct. Thank you. Although you gotta wonder, what the hell they're under in terms of control in order for them to actually, like, comply and not just try to overpower this dude. Granted, with a guy that has access to drugs and all that, I imagine he's probably not that sloppy, but you just never know with these things. Okay, that thing appears off. Wonder why this is always steamy. Like I just got out of a bath not too long ago and decided to tinker with the dolls. Again, still though, if someone's having like vivid hallucinations and shit, like why would you give them access to sharp tools? I still don't understand that. No one's knocking at the door, that's a little sus. Oh lordy. Okay then. Well, that's not oh god, he's getting closer. Let's not take a look again. Doll is gone. Is it really over now? Nope. It's never over. This is not going to be that easy. My character's going to get knocked out again. What the fuck?
Where is this place? Why are you all here? What is this? Why are you doing this to me? Untie me. Right now!
The pills you took were poison that slowly eats away at your brain. Seeing you flail around lost in hallucinations was truly entertaining.
The pain and despair we endured. Now it will seep into your flesh and bones.
You're no savior. Your greed made us what we are, and now we'll become your nightmare. Aren't you excited? Our masterpiece.
You know who's at the door. It's the old 2000.
The perpetrator of those horrific human experiments has gone missing.
Yes, Mr. Kim, who had received a life sentence, was controversially released on parole 10 years ago and has since vanished without a trace.
Yes, there are also suspicions of medical record trading with higher-ups behind the parole decision, right?
Yes, human rights groups strongly opposed the decision at the time, and after his disappearance, there were even suggestions that the victims' families might have kidnapped him.
This led to renewed scrutiny of his past. His brutal crimes committed under the banner of human experimentation.
It's hard to believe that a person could do such things to another human.
Yes, the case remains unsolved, and Kim's whereabouts are still a complete mystery. Where could he possibly be? This has been Caseline. Thanks for watching.
I want to see what he looks like, damn it.
What do you really think happened to Mr. Kim?
Well, I guess he probably didn't survive long. Honestly, someone like that deserves to be punished just as cruelly. Rip, destroy, tear apart. I'd make sure he suffers just as much, if not more, with most agonizing pain possible. That's what I would do.
End of the endless. Okay, well that was interesting. Apparently this is only going to be a two-part thing. I gotta say, well done. I was not expecting that kind of twist, actually. Honestly, I was truly expecting it to, not go that damn direction. I was expecting me to be another person that was captive, not the guy himself. Okay, that's not at all. That was completely against what I was initially theorizing. Okay, well, damn good job to everyone who made this little game, this little indie dev. Y'all did a fantastic job. Honestly, there's nothing really that, excuse me, there's nothing really that I could have done or changed or anything. Okay, so endless loop mode. Interesting. I wonder if that's just to see how long you can go getting things right. So, there's 4 hidden hallucinations that we still haven't found yet. And there's 9 remaining. Let us try endless loop mode. Why not? Drag it out a bit, right? Drag it out a little bit. I'm not going to go too far into this, I don't want to drag the episode out too much. I forget exactly how long I've been recording for. I do need to start putting up timers. Although I was really curious as to how that dude with the hair in his mouth was talking. Well, I was correct on one thing. I was correct on the part where those people were as they are because they weren't exactly hallucinations in the slightest. That's just actually how they are. And apparently, I was correct. Just double checking everything. Hallucination. We'll see how high we can get to before failing. Don't take too long. Noted. What the fuck was that? Oh, that was a clock. Okay, when it says don't take too long, I don't exactly know what it means, but speed run. Nothing, 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 nothing. Nothing, what the fuck is that? Okay, nothing. Am I in the clear? So don't take too long, so stable? Not at all stable. Okay. Try again. I guess the red text. The problem is, like, the red text has clued me in a couple times to say, like, oh, this is a guaranteed hallucination, and there's other times when it's not a hallucination. That's part of the problem, because sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. Well, that's not supposed to be that way. Well, I was not expecting the story to go that way at all, though. I definitely will say that. Okay. Nothing weird or odd. Stable. So it's no wonder they're so damn happy to see me. So they can basically supply me with more poison. Which I guess makes sense. Hold up. Does that also change with the thing? Okay, maybe I'm losing my shit. Or maybe that's just something I never paid attention to. It's day 2 and the 2 is also red. I think that's like one of those like ultra subtle details like you pretty much miss. That's not normal. It's not going away either. Okay. Hallucination. Like I said, developers did a damn good work with this game. Like, I really wasn't expecting that. If I hide, it will disappear on its own. Noted. Is it gone yet? Okay. Okay, so that doesn't change. Okay. I thought it did. Okay, so that one only shows up once. And then it goes away. But it is an active threat while it's there. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think it pops up again after. So that's the one and done one. And I gotta remember that one is not marked as bad. Okay. TV normal. Hold on, what? I guess that's just the noise it makes. Oh! Financial crisis looms, desperate citizens turn to cults. Oh, that was a fucking nightmare in its own right. That's definitely one I haven't experienced yet. Okay, well, it went away and I'm not noticing anything else weird, so stable. Like I said, sorry for the headphone adjustment. I don't exactly have a microphone and headset separate like most YouTubers do. Because I just have a normal gaming headset. Okay, onward we go. How long can we survive without fucking it up? Clock normal. Double check that when we come back out. So I'm wondering what these hidden hallucinations are. I could look up a guide on Steam, but I don't want to spoil it. Oh shit. Yeah, I forgot about that one. I mean, in all honesty, what do you do when, like, your whole damn furniture set just starts sliding out after you? Other than call a damn, exorcist. That noise is not normal. Now, there are some where I genuinely couldn't tell something was wrong. Look behind you, I followed you. No, thank you. Bitch. See, I don't know how to counteract that one, though. I don't. Like, I really don't know how to counteract that one. Like, if I don't look behind me, it gets me, or... Like, is that the only way to counteract it? Because my natural instinct is to not look behind me. That's abnormal. My instinct is to not look behind me. So why would I look behind me? That's not. Ugh. All right. We'll do one more round of this, and then we'll call it quits after that. Was that always right there? Was that always right there? I don't recall that being right there. Thinking I don't pay too much attention to this room anyway. Okay, don't have to check anything else. This is already hallucination. Like I said, just trying to speed run it. What the fuck was that? Hello? Oh. Okay. Okay, yeah, that is supposed to be there. Didn't think to check. Okay. So far, so good. Am I the only one that just heard footsteps behind me? Fuck. Forgot about that one. You know, I kind of wonder. They said it's medication that is basically melting his mind from hallucinations. Ankle grinder, I've already experienced that one. Piss off. Thank you. Just me see inside there a little bit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I will say this. Don't get me wrong. I have like no remorse for the character we're playing as at all. But okay, I don't see anything wrong here. So stable? Yes. Okay, so nothing immediately wrong in here. With the oh. Sometimes I turn around too damn quick. Clock is fine. Okay, nothing appears to be wrong so far. In fact, I still haven't got a knock at the door is concerning. That's rah. Go ahead. Made it. Alright. Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm just kind of like locked in. As they say. What the fuck was that? Excuse me? Excuse me? that was about. Oh. That's you. Not do that. Okay. That's hallucination. Don't need to check anything else, but I kind of want to see if there's any hidden ones. That's the thing, because of the hidden ones, I kind of want to check, see if there's anything going on. Oh, it went away. Okay, never mind. Okay, not a hallucination now. If it goes away, it still means stable. Well, I wouldn't exactly argue that as stable, personally. Clock is fine, that hasn't gone back. Anything else to fucking hell? Okay, appear to be good. Thanks for the brain poison. I'll happily chug that down. Yeah. Excuse me. Almost looked like the board was moving there for a minute. You know, you gotta wonder, like, at a certain point, like, at what point does your brain, like, reach critical mass? It's like shit that's designed to melt your brain. Clock is normal. That appears to be fine. Check back here. Okay, it's still back here. Like I said, the whole turnaround I followed you one, I still don't know how to counteract that. Yeah, I don't want to chance that one. Just gonna take that here. Because I don't want to die. Because then it'll be in my department and yeah, all that other good shit. Okay. I mean, if it went away, come back. I guess that's why I checked there. And if it went away, I guess it's fine. I gotta say, I kind of like these games, like these style of games, where it's like the spot the difference games. I really do. Like, I like these kind of style of games. I'm not always good with them, but I like this particular one because you genuinely can just take your time. Like, you're not rushed to do anything, and I kind of like it from that perspective. All right. Normal, normal. Normal, not normal, hallucination, just checking for anything else. Like I said, the hidden ones. This made me curious to see what the fuck is what. Okay. I thought that was the creepypasta Squidward over there for like half a split second. Hallucination. So last I checked, we're not in the Garden of Death and Decay. Just looking around for anything else. Okay, nothing else. Still take meds. Day 13. We're on the spooky number. Some people might find this kind of gameplay loop boring, but I don't. Like, I personally, I love these kind of style of games. Because sometimes they still, like, they still get me with some things. And like I said, I'm really curious as to what those 4 hidden hallucinations they're talking about are. Med time. Here they don't appear outside the room. Med time. Goodbye, eyeballs. Like I said, you gotta wonder, like, after a certain point, like, when do the, when does, like, your brain reach critical mass with this medication stuff? Know what I'm saying? Med time. Like I said, at what point you gotta wonder, is your brain like in absolute critical mode? Where it's like you're just pretty much just melted mess. Window. No scissors in the lamps. Clock is fine. Nothing there. Nothing behind me that I see. There's that one. Bedtime. Okay.
The suspect involved in the illegal medical practice case has been apprehended. Currently, he is denying all charges and continues to make controversial claims that human will and mental strength can overcome any pain. In addition, he has gone so far as to make statements that glorify past acts of brutal human experimentation, and a psychiatric evaluation is now scheduled to be conducted.
Now I feel like I can break free from that fear. Hi. You took too long. I'm just double checking, making sure I didn't miss nothing. We're pretty high up in the days, and that dude took a little bit to get there. And Noma then pretty much immediately at the door. Appears normal. So I must check to that door one more time. Okay, slap and stable. And I'm right. Nice. Thank you. I wonder how many days. I mean, it says endless, but that doesn't always truly mean endless when it comes to these things. Sometimes endless is not always truly endless, and this is immediate hallucination because these things are not stuff I have. Like I said, I'm purely just trying to see how high this thing I can go before dying again. Now, I do have 2 more games I got. One's called Fly Night, which is kind of like more of like a retro style. That's hallucination. And the other one, what do you mean I can't take it yet? It's hallucination, dude. Like, what do you want from me here? Can I take it now? Thank you. But there's a game called Fly Night and like Nuclear Winter or something like that. Both are like indie games that I wanted to try out. The Fly Night's supposed to be more like retro. I'm not sure if y'all said anything with like Lunacid or something like that. That's also a pretty good one. Basically, it's like the older dungeon crawlers and stuff like that. Okay, it's probably gonna clue me into something here. Yep. Every time I hear the ambient noise, she's always there. Okay. It'll disappear on its own. Well, that was easy. Didn't even have to close the door for that one. Although I do think it would be kind of neat if she was like still an ongoing threat, even with the one-time disappearance. Like she could still pop out like after the bathroom and everything else like that. Like maybe she'd be like right here and like facing over here, and then like turn her neck like abnormally far to look at you or whatever, and you gotta like hide in the bathroom, but kind of like wait a couple seconds for her to go away. That would be kind of cool. Took one of my caffeine pills, so I'm kind of a little jittery. Not necessarily jittery, but like a little hyper, I guess. A little bit more energetic than I normally would be, and I've had food with it, so. That is one thing I will advise. Always make sure you take food with caffeine. Never just do flat caffeine, because if you're hypoglycemic, you will cause yourself to crash. I'm not a doctor, but I'm speaking on personal experience. You will cause yourself to have a sugar crash. At least I do whenever I have caffeine with nothing to follow it. And I'm wondering if this is the It Follows one. If I do have something with it, I generally don't tend to have my sugar crash. Check it in. Do I seriously have to wait till they get all the way at the door? Yes. Fuck, no, wait, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, fuck. Day one again. Son of a bitch. Alright. Forgot if it went away, it's not a hallucination. Fucking damn it. Well, I'm I'm just doing quick speed run now just to kind of test to see if anything else pops up. Clock, normal. Okay then. Cool. Stable. Forgot if it goes away, it means stable. Well, with that being said, that concludes this, because I'm not going to drag this out and continue to keep y'all here. But I know damn well that there's better things to do with the day than watch me try to continue a run, because I got more games to play, I got more content to do, and I still got to edit the last video as the time of this recording. So I don't know when this will upload. It's whenever YouTube decides to upload. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And this is what is now Pork Shoulder. Was once Raven Wing Gaming, but now Pork Shoulder due to a joke. And thank you guys so much for watching, and y'all have an absolutely beautiful day, and I'll see y'all later.